You know, we all use Google Earth, maybe to get directions, or let's be honest, probably to get a satellite view of our own house. But what if I told you that this tool we all know is also an unintentional archive? It's like a massive impartial library of our world's most hidden stories. It's become this accidental record of our history, and it's changing how we see our place on this planet.
From ancient mysteries that have baffled historians for centuries, to the real-time scars of modern conflict, and the just sheer scale of our impact on the planet, these satellite images capture everything. So the real question is, what are we actually looking at when we zoom in?
From this incredible vantage point, we're going to find ancient structures whose purpose has been completely lost to time.
We'll also witness the stark and sometimes chilling evidence of human strife, captured with unbelievable clarity. And we'll see just how we are reshaping the very surface of our world on a scale that is just massive.
It's this unique perspective that reveals patterns and truths we could never, ever hope to see from down here on the ground. All right, first up, let's journey deep into the past. We're going to use satellites to explore some truly enigmatic places that honestly raise way more questions than they answer.
Deep in the Algerian Sahara, surrounded by absolutely nothing but an ocean of sand, we find this. An almost perfect circle that just seems completely out of place. So what on earth is it?
The way this thing, called Qasar Dra, was built is fascinating. It's got two separate walls, a tough outer one made of stone and an inner one made of mud. Inside, you can still see the faint outlines of rooms, some with these tiny little windows. So, was it a fort? Or maybe an ancient inn for travelers crossing the desert? For now, its real purpose is still a complete mystery, locked away in the sand.
Okay, let's hop from one desert mystery to another, this time in Yemen. For generations, locals have called this 30-meter-wide sinkhole the Well of Hell. They also call it the Devil's Prison. It's this place of bad omens, surrounded by all these terrifying legends.
For centuries, nobody dared to find out what was actually inside. But recently, a team of cave explorers finally did it. After going down 100 feet, they didn't find any demons. But they did find snakes, the remains of animals that had fallen in, and something absolutely incredible: cave pearls. These are beautiful, smooth spheres of calcium carbonate formed by dripping water over thousands of years. Just a stunning natural wonder hiding behind a terrifying legend.
Our planet's strangeness is really on full display here in the Red Sea. Off the coast of Eritrea, there's this small, uninhabited island just covered in thousands of these uniform spots. But then you look at the islands right next to it, and they're completely bare. No spots, no weird markings at all. What could possibly cause this?
Well, the answer isn't alien or man-made. It's actually beautifully natural. You see, the Red Sea is a major hub for sea turtles, and it's believed this specific island is a critical nesting site. So each one of those little spots is probably a nest, dug by a mother turtle to safely lay her eggs year after year, creating this incredible polka-dotted landscape. Our final echo of the past is a little more chilling. On a remote, completely uninhabited Russian island way up in the Bering Sea, satellites have spotted these structures. They're thought to be World War II-era Soviet bunkers, and they're all pointed in exactly one direction, straight at Alaska. It's just a silent, frozen reminder of a global conflict, hiding out in one of the most desolate places on Earth.
So this very same technology that can uncover ancient history also documents modern history as it happens, basically becoming an impartial witness to conflict.
This is a pretty remarkable and frankly chilling sequence of events. Okay, on January 5th, 2017, in Mosul, Iraq, we see a single crater. 2 weeks later, on the 19th, Google Earth just happens to capture an MQ-9 Reaper drone frozen in midair. And then, just 5 days after that, the satellite passes again. The drone is gone, but in its place are 2 new craters, right where a boat, some people, and a car had been seen just days before. What we're seeing is a military strike, documented from start to finish from space. Here we see another really dramatic transformation. On the left, that's the compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, where Osama bin Laden was hiding. And on the right, that's the exact same location after the raid on May 2nd, 2011. The entire structure is just gone, completely leveled, leaving nothing but an empty plot of land. A huge historical event shown in a simple before and after.
The changes that happened in North Gaza over just 1 month are dramatic. On October 19, 2023, satellites captured these images of intact residential buildings and city blocks. By November 24th, those exact same areas have become piles of rubble. The satellite view provides the stark, factual record of the transformation on the ground.
So let's broaden our view again, because this perspective also reveals the massive, diverse, and sometimes really beautiful ways our species is reshaping the very surface of the Earth.
4,500. That's how many acres we're talking about. That is the incredible scale of the Noor Solar Power Station in Morocco, a project so vast it literally looks like a piece of science fiction from space.
And how it works is so cool. I mean, these aren't just your standard solar panels. This is a concentrated solar plant, and it's the world's largest. Thousands of mirrors. You can see them there arranged in these giant curves, all track the sun and focus its light onto that one central tower. This superheats molten salt, which creates steam and generates enormous amounts of clean electricity. It's just a stunning example of human ingenuity.
But our footprint isn't always so organized. This strange structure, spotted floating on the Congo River, is actually an illegal gold mine. These are portable, floating decks that are designed to filter gold dust right out of the riverbed. And because it's illegal, the whole operation is designed to be disassembled and moved really quickly, leaving behind a ton of environmental damage before authorities can ever catch up.
And sometimes, the view from above doesn't capture what we've built, but what we've lost. This image over Los Angeles, that isn't a weather pattern. Those are not clouds. That is the smoke from a wildfire that burned for 25 straight days. It's a humbling reminder of nature's power, visible from hundreds of miles up.
So what does all of this really mean? Well, having this constant, impartial eye in the sky gives us a completely new perspective on ourselves and our planet.
We can see the echoes of the distant past, the scars of the present, and the footprint of our future. It's all right there. This constant, all-seeing eye doesn't just show us the world. In a way, it shows us ourselves. So the real question is, what stories will we choose to see? And what other secrets are still out there, just hiding in plain sight?